Andrew is being escorted by his parents, Alan and Charity. His career stats before this game were 8 goals along with 9 assists. His plans for after high school include, basically, he has not decided on college yet, so that's coming soon. His favorite memory throughout the years has been blowing up stuff in Bayless's office, including the best part was when Bayless was helping them sneak it out. And his favorite quote is, "You are not trying to be better than the other team, you are trying to be better than yourself." So Andrew Hanna. All right, our next senior is Mr. Ben Rodriguez. He's being escorted with Renee and Victor Rodriguez, I believe, as well as his brother Adam. Before tonight's game, his career stats are 25 goals along with 12 assists. His clubs and organizations include, nah, dog, that ain't me. Meaning he is not in any of them. But his plans for after high school include college, possibly, question mark. His favorite memory is setting Bayless's microwave on fire. And his favorite quote is, "Everything is a race." Ben Rodriguez. Next up, we have Mr. Austin Norman. He's being escorted by Brian, Jamie, and Alyssa. For his stats, he's got, "You're gonna learn today." He also has 2 assists. His clubs and organizations include FBLA, Skills USA, and NEHS. There's National English Honor Society. His plans for after high school include going to MTSU, where he'll be majoring in media. His favorite memory is overnight training sessions. And his favorite quote is, "Life is short, stun it." That is Austin Norman. Next up, we have Blaine Carroll. He's being escorted by also Blaine Carroll and Carolyn Carroll. He has a career stat of 23 goals and 16 assists. He's part of the Circle of Champions. His plans for after high school include attending Lee University with a pre-engineering major and mathematics minor. His favorite memory is putting Ooltewah out first round of district tournament in his junior year. And his favorite quote is, "Speak softly and carry a big stick," by Teddy Roosevelt. That is Blaine Carroll. Next up, we have Bristol Bird. Bristol is being escorted by Jeff and Donna. So his plans for after high school include attending Cleveland State, with his favorite memory being that of beating Ooltewah last year. And his favorite quote is, "Let's go fishing," by Andrew Cresswell. That's Bird Bristol. Bristol Bird. All right, next up we have Jake Polakis. He's being escorted by John, Susan, and Caitlin Polakis. For his stats, he has, he believes, 13 goals prior to tonight's game, along with 20 assists. He's involved in Beta Club. His plans for after high school include playing soccer at Bryan College, which he has signed and committed with. His favorite memory is also beating Ooltewah last year in district, with his favorite quote being, "Soccer is simple, but it is difficult to play simple." And that is by John Croy. That's Jake Polakis. All right, next up we have Andrew Cresswell. Andrew is being, escorted by Nicole and Mike Cresswell. His clubs and organizations include Circle of Champions, National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society. His plans for after high school include going to the University of Alabama of Huntsville, as well as returning home every single weekend to visit his mom and dad because he loves them and they are the best parents ever. His favorite memory is also blowing up Coach Bayless's microwave with a ping pong ball. And his favorite quote is by Bristol Bird, "Let's go fishing." That's Andrew Cresswell. Next up, we have Jacob, the highlight film Jarrell. Jacob is being escorted by Dawn and Vicky Jarrell. His stats include 2 goals along with 7 assists. His clubs and organizations are not applicable. Plans for after high school include attending Chat State. His favorite memory is also beating Ottawa last year. And his favorite quote, "You talking about practice? Practice?" That's Jacob Jarrell. And our last senior for tonight is Mr. Caleb Gruber. He's being escorted by his parents Ann and Dwayne. His stats include 4 goals along with 10 assists. He's part of the Circle of Champions. After high school, he plans on attending Lee University. His favorite memory is his goal against Bradley in his sophomore year. And his favorite quote comes from Ephesians 4:29, where it says, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouth, but only what is helpful to building up others according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen." That is Caleb Gruber. One more time, everybody will give a big round of applause for all of our seniors. And let's get second half underway.